Here we are. Good afternoon. As a preliminary matter, this is John Brecher, Chair of the Real Estate Assessment Committee. Permit me to confirm that all members and persons anticipating on the agenda are present. Can you hear me? Members, when I call your name, please respond in the affirmative. Rhoda Wyman.
Present.
Penny Dye.
Here.
Thomas Barrett.
Here.
Staff, when I call your name, please respond in the affirmative. Ken Bogrand.
In attendance.
Allison Mitchell.
Here.
This open meeting of the Real Estate Assessment Committee is being conducted remotely, consistent with Governor Baker's executive order on March 12, 2020, due to the current and ongoing state of emergency in the Commonwealth due to the outbreak of the COVID-19 virus. In order to mitigate the transmission of the COVID-19 virus, we have been advised and directed by the Commonwealth to suspend public gatherings. And as such, the governor's order suspends the requirement of the open meeting law to have all meetings in a publicly accessible physical location. Further, all members of public bodies are allowed and encouraged to participate remotely. The order, which you can find posted with the agenda materials for this meeting, allows public bodies to meet entirely remotely so long as reasonable public access is afforded so that the public can follow along with the deliberations of the meeting. Ensuring public access does not ensure public participation unless such participation is required by law. This meeting will feature public comment to those members of the public that have joined the meeting via Zoom. For this meeting, the Real Estate Assessment Committee is convening by video conference via Zoom app as posted on the town's website, identifying how the public may join. For Zoom meetings, please note that this meeting is being recorded and that all attendees are participating by video conference. Accordingly, please be aware that other folks may be able to see you and to take care not to screen share your computer. Anything that you broadcast may be captured by the recording. All supporting materials have been provided, all supporting materials that have been provided members of this body are available on the town's website unless otherwise noted. The public is encouraged to follow along using the posted agenda unless I, the chair, notes otherwise. We are now turning to the first item on the agenda. Before we do so, permit me to cover some ground rules for effective and clear conduct of our business and to ensure accurate meeting minutes. I, the chair, will introduce each speaker on the agenda. After they conclude their remarks, the chair will go down the line of members, inviting each by name to provide any comment, questions, or motions. Please hold until your name is called. Further, please remember to mute your phone or computer when you're not speaking. Please remember to speak clearly. For any response, please wait until the chair yields the floor to you to state your name before speaking. If members wish to engage in conversation with other members, please do so through the chair, taking care to identify yourself. For items of public comment, after members have spoken, the chair will afford public comment to those members of the public that have joined the meeting via Zoom. Members of the public who wish to speak must state their names and be acknowledged by and speak through the chair. Finally, each vote taken in this meeting will be conducted by roll call vote.
Well done.
Thanks. All right. So first item on the agenda is the approval of the agenda as written. May I have a motion to approve the agenda as written?
So moved.
So, second.
Motion made and second. Any discussion on the motion? Hearing none, let's do roll call vote. Rhoda Wyman.
Aye.
Penny Dye.
Aye.
Thomas Barrett.
Aye.
The chair votes aye as well. Fantastic. Next item is public comment. I do see one member of the public, and I believe that she is here for the one item on the agenda for the order of taking. Ms. Coyle, if you'd like to speak now, that's great. If you just want to wait and see how it goes, that's fine. We can forward public comment then too. It's up to you.
My name is Dee Dee Coyle, Marcia Coyle, and I live at 61 Pochick, and the parcel is next door to me. It's the paper road next to me that I'm hoping you will let me buy.
Fair enough. Thank you. And just to be clear, we are simply doing the taking portion for today, not the disposition. So this is just authorizing the town to take the paper street by eminent domain. Thereafter, they will convey it to you for whatever fee that may be. Okay, next item is the approval of the minutes on February 8th, 2022. Thank you, Ellie, for doing those. Any comments, questions, discussion about the minutes?
I wasn't at the meeting, so I have to recuse myself.
Okay.
I'll make a motion for approval. I was there.
Okay, motion made. Is there a second?
I'll second.
Beautiful, thank you. Any further discussion on the motion? Hearing none, let's do roll call vote. Penny Dye,
Aye.
Thomas Barrett,
Aye.
and the chair votes aye as well. Awesome, thank you for the minutes. Okay, next up, the bulk of our meeting today. Order of taking portions of Hawthorne Street. Ms. Coyle has been in touch with me, so I am going to recuse myself from this and let Rhoda handle it from here.
Okay, This was an order of taking by eminent domain of portions of Hawthorne Street 10 years ago. And I'm not sure what happened for 10 years, but it's before us now to approve it. There were on April 19th, 2011, there were two things from the town clerk. Article 98 and 99, real estate acquisition, paper streets and Surfside. We dealt with both of these, and it's finally before us. Anybody have any questions, comments?
Nope.
Nope.
I'll make a motion that we approve the order of taking by eminent domain of portions of Hawthorne Street as outlined in our packet.
Anybody want to second it?
I'll second.
Okay. All in favor, please say aye.
You're gonna do it by roll call, I think, Rhoda.
Okay, Penny,
Aye.
Thomas,
Aye.
and I vote aye as well. I'm sorry, I've got a phone that doesn't stop here.
Excellent job, Rhoda.
That's other business, election of officers.
Oh, we're on to the election of officers.
Great, I nominate John to be the
Second.
chair.
Can I
Thank you.
refuse?
I'm sorry, John, somebody had a hand up, I'm not.
No, I
it was-
seconded
It was
it.
Miss Coyle. She was just
Okay.
waving goodbye.
Okay,
Thank you. I appreciate the support.
you do?
And then, wait, what are we have a vice chair as well, right?
We do, and I would be the first to nominate Ms. Wyman for vice chair.
I would second that.
Out of curiosity, as we're going through this, do we need a clerk?
Or what?
Well, I agree.
Well, I think Lee has served as the clerk in the past by title, although either the town administration has performed that function. So
I feel like Lee really wants to be clerk.
I think
Let's,
I
I'll
I
nominate
got
him.
this sneaking suspicion that Lee would be thrilled. for
knowing that it's a non-performing job description.
clerkship yet again.
I will nominate Lee unless Thomas, you want to do it. I certainly don't.
Whatever. I mean, would he be upset or would he be honored that he got chosen? Which way does it look?
I think he would be honored to be chosen again.
I think he would be too.
Yeah, I'll
There you
second
go.
it. then.
Okay. All right. So in light of that, so our slate of officers for 2022, I guess until typically our terms until July of 2022.
Yeah.
We have 1-year terms. So our terms for the next 4 months will be John Brescher as chair, Rhoda Wyman as vice chair, and Lee Saperstein as clerk. I think we'll do it all as one motion, and we'll just do roll call vote in that way. So can I have a motion to approve that slate of officers for the 2022 term?
I'll make that motion. Or Thomas, you can, I'll second.
Yep. Yeah, I'm a motion to approve.
I'll
Okay,
second.
motion has been made and seconded. We'll do roll call vote. Penny Dye,
Aye.
Rhoda Wyman,
Aye.
Thomas Barada,
Aye.
and the chair votes aye as well, grudgingly.
Oh. John?
Cool. Okay, so that gets it. Is there any other business?
Next
Are
meeting.
we, well, at one point, we talked about laying out the schedule for the whole year. Can we try and do that next meeting?
Ally,
Yeah. If you go back to the last meeting, I think I had put the schedule in the packet, but I'll just email it again tomorrow,
Yeah.
the rough
Perfect.
schedule. The
Yep, the
goal,
idea-
just so you know, with all these dates is to do it at least 2 weeks in advance of the select board's real estate meeting. So even on a day like today, that's why we had to move it to 4 and not move it to another day, so that I could post the legal ad in the paper and we could still get everything to
Yeah,
Erica.
but on this one, we don't need a legal ad because in fact, this particular activity was already approved by town meeting. So the notice of the
Right.
of the taking was in fact done 11 years ago. So. But the object of the exercise is that we've done them 2 weeks before the real estate meeting in the month in which the REAC committee meets.
Okay, all right. So just as fair warning, I'm gonna be away on the 11th. Actually, I'm gonna be away for most of April.
Yeah, good for you.
Gonna go
Nice.
somewhere warm. So I can obviously I can move in. Move in. I can obviously remote in. But just want to give you.
No,
a heads up.
no, you can't. No, you can't. No, you can't. No, you can't.
Yes, he can. Yes, he can. Yes.
So,
Can I ask one thing? When we do these packets, can we get when we do the plot plan of the properties, can we also put in a satellite image of the land in question?
Yeah,
'cause
like
this
a-
one that,
Map Geo satellite?
yeah, geo map. We used to get them, but yeah, it's just some of these paper streets are a little hard to find when you're trying to find them on a satellite image, because you kind of have to piecemeal it together.
Or can, you got it.
That'd be great. That way we can see that way for dispositions, we can see if there's any trails or anything in there.
and Ally, just as a heads up, not to make your job any more complicated than it may need to be, there are some GIS images for 2021, but it's not complete. Google Earth works too, for what it's worth in terms, if it doesn't show, but just something else out there. Because who knows what may change between like 2018 and 2021 these days.
And the other thing, just to let you know, is with dispositions now, because of coastal resiliency, we will be sending an invite to Vincent on behalf of the coastal resiliency for them to be able to be aware of any disposition with respect that we're dealing with. So.
Okay,
Okay, all right. So at this point, any other business that we want to talk about? All right, hearing none, may I have a motion to adjourn?
So moved.
so moved.
There we go.
Yeah.
Is there a second?
Second,
Second,
Okay, we'll do a roll call for adjournment. Penny Dye, Rhoda Wyman,
Aye.
Thomas Barrett,
aye.
and the chair votes aye as well.
Thank you, John.
Thanks,
you
everyone.
all. Right.
See ya.